Have you ever wondered what makes Saturn, the second largest planet in our solar system, so unique and captivating? It's not just its size that's impressive, but its location too. Saturn sits a staggering 1.4 billion kilometers away from the Sun, orbiting in the outer realms of our galactic neighborhood. Now, if you've ever wondered what Saturn is made of, it's gas, mostly hydrogen and helium to be precise. This gas giant isn't a solid rocky planet like Earth, but rather a swirling mass of these lighter elements. Imagine a world without solid ground, just endless swirling clouds of gas. It's a bit mind-boggling, isn't it? But that's the magic of space exploration. It constantly challenges our perceptions and expands our understanding. Saturn's allure doesn't just stop at its size and composition. It's the planet's iconic rings that truly set it apart. What's the story behind Saturn's mesmerizing rings? Let's dive into the mysteries of this celestial spectacle. The iconic rings of Saturn are not solid, as one might think from a distance. They are composed of countless small particles, primarily made of water ice, each orbiting the planet on its own path. This makes Saturn's rings more like a disk of debris than a solid ring. The size of these particles can range from tiny dust-like grains to massive chunks as large as a house. The structure of these rings is quite intricate. They are divided into several sections with gaps of varying sizes between them. The most prominent of these is the Cassini division, a gap about 3,000 kilometers wide. But despite these divisions, the entire ring system is incredibly thin, about 1 kilometer or less in most places. Imagine a razor-thin sheet of ice extending hundreds of thousands of kilometers into space, and you'll start to grasp the breathtaking scale of Saturn's rings. But where did these rings come from? This is a question that continues to baffle scientists. Some believe that the rings could be remnants of a moon that was torn apart by Saturn's gravity. Others speculate that they might be leftover material from the formation of the planet itself, or perhaps they formed from the icy comets that strayed too close to the planet. Despite the ongoing debate, one thing is clear: these rings are ancient, possibly as old as the solar system itself. One of the most intriguing aspects of Saturn's rings is how they interact with the planet's many moons. Some of Saturn's moons are embedded within the rings, creating gaps and waves in the ring material. Others, known as shepherd moons, help keep the rings in line through their gravitational influence. These icy rings, with their countless particles, are a spectacle that continues to draw the curiosity of scientists and space enthusiasts alike. Did you know that Saturn has more than 80 moons orbiting it? This magnificent planet is not only known for its beautiful rings, but also for its captivating family of moons. Each moon is an intriguing world of its own, with unique characteristics and mysteries waiting to be uncovered. Let's start with Titan, the largest of Saturn's moons, and the second largest moon in our solar system. What sets Titan apart is its substantial atmosphere, a feature that's quite rare for a moon. This atmosphere is denser than Earth's and is composed primarily of nitrogen with a hint of methane, creating a hazy orange landscape that obscures our view of the surface. But don't let the haze fool you. Beneath it lies a landscape eerily similar to Earth, with mountains, valleys, and even liquid hydrocarbon lakes and rivers. Now let's move on to Enceladus, a moon that's significantly smaller than Titan but no less intriguing. Enceladus is known for its ice-covered surface, which reflects almost all of the sunlight that hits it, making this moon one of the brightest objects in our solar system. But the most fascinating feature of Enceladus is its geysers. These plumes of water vapor erupt from the moon's south pole, suggesting the presence of a subterranean ocean beneath its icy shell. This discovery has led scientists to speculate about the possibility of life existing in this underground ocean. But Titan and Enceladus are just two of the many moons of Saturn. There are dozens more, each with its own unique features and mysteries. Some are tiny moonlets, just a few kilometers across, while others are large enough to be considered dwarf planets if they were orbiting the Sun instead of Saturn. These moons, each with their unique characteristics, further add to the intrigue of Saturn. As we continue to explore these celestial bodies, who knows what other fascinating discoveries await us in this world of moons. Saturn's atmosphere is a dynamic and turbulent place. Imagine a world where winds whip at an astonishing speed of 1,800 kilometers per hour, far surpassing the strongest hurricanes on Earth. This is the reality on Saturn, where powerful winds roar across its surface, driven by the planet's rapid rotation and the heat rising from its core. But the winds are just the beginning. The atmosphere of Saturn is a theater of high drama, marked by alternating high and low pressure belts. These belts are akin to the jet streams on Earth, but on a far grander scale. They create a pattern of stripes across the planet, visible even from our distant telescopes. This pattern is a testament to the immense power of Saturn's atmospheric currents. And then, there's the famous Great White Spot. This isn't just a storm, it's a tempest on a planetary scale, a swirling maelstrom so large it could swallow the Earth whole. It's called the Great White Spot, due to its bright, cloud-covered appearance, and it's a regular feature on Saturn, appearing approximately once every Saturnian year. That's every 29.5 Earth years. This storm is a testament to the intense conditions within Saturn's atmosphere, where heat from the planet's interior meets the cold of space to create a turbulent and ever-changing weather system. But what makes Saturn's atmosphere truly fascinating is its constant state of flux. Unlike on Earth, where weather patterns change primarily due to the tilt of our planet and its journey around the Sun, Saturn's weather is driven by the planet's internal heat and fast rotation. This means that its atmospheric conditions are always changing, always shifting, creating a planet that is in a constant state of atmospheric evolution. This constant atmospheric flux makes Saturn a planet of unending fascination. But what lies beneath Saturn's turbulent surface? Diving beneath the stormy exterior, we encounter Saturn's internal structure, a marvel of cosmic architecture. At the heart of this celestial giant resides a dense core, thought to be about 20 times the mass of Earth. This core is primarily composed of rock and metal, serving as the foundation for the planet's impressive size. Surrounding the core we find a swirling mantle, an expansive sea of hydrogen and helium. This isn't your typical gas though. The immense pressure inside Saturn compresses these elements into a form known as metallic hydrogen. This exotic substance is a conductor of electricity, and its movement within Saturn's interior is believed to generate the planet's magnetic field. This internal ballet of pressure, heat, and metallic hydrogen creates a dynamic environment that's continually changing, just like Saturn's surface. Together, the core and mantle form a complex system, driving the phenomena we observe from our telescopes. Deep within Saturn, there's a world as fascinating as the one we see from afar. Human curiosity has led us to explore Saturn in more detail than ever before. Our journey to understanding Saturn began with telescopic observations, our eyes in the sky. As early as the 17th century, astronomers like Cassini-Huygens and Giovanni Domenico Cassini were laying the groundwork for our understanding of this distant world. They discovered Saturn's iconic rings and several of its moons, including the intriguing Titan. Fast forward to the late 20th century and our exploration of Saturn took a quantum leap forward with the advent of space travel. The Pioneer and Voyager missions of the 70s and 80s gave us our first close-up views of Saturn, its rings and moons. They revealed a world of complexity and beauty, sparking even more questions about this giant gas planet. But it was the Cassini-Huygens mission that truly unlocked the secrets of Saturn. Launched in the late 1990s, this collaboration between NASA, the European Space Agency, and the Italian Space Agency provided us with a wealth of information. Over its nearly 2 decades in space, Cassini orbited Saturn more than 200 times, delivering stunning images and invaluable data about the planet's structure, atmosphere, and magnetosphere. Meanwhile, the Huygens probe made a historic landing on Titan, offering us a glimpse of this alien world's landscape and weather patterns. Our exploration of Saturn is far from finished. Future missions are already in the works, with plans to study Titan even more closely, as well as the interaction between Saturn's magnetosphere and the interstellar medium. These endeavors aim not only to deepen our understanding of Saturn but also to shed light on the broader processes of planetary formation and the potential for extraterrestrial life. The journey to understand Saturn is far from over, as this enigmatic planet continues to offer new scientific insights and mysteries to unravel.